Welcome of UFC Unlimited Fight Channel.
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 138 pounds. Fighting out of Lethbridge, Alberta, Canada, Super. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight?
well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Lee's uppercut is blocked.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? There's no tell on that leg kick.
And he landed the right hand there.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Oh man, head kick lands.
Connects with a right. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Blocks the shot. Lee gets the over-under here in the clinch.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Back and forth we go! Switching stances here.
Big kick lands.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offer there. Got the single collar tie. Mixes it up nicely. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this
Oh,
fight.
he might be out. Misses with the right hand. And there's another takedown attempt. Man.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Huge knee lands from the tie clinch.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab. That's not a feeler jab. That's one that's really knocking the head back.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Had him hurt, almost finished. Look at him on the stool. He's still wobbling. This round, you need to put the pressure on him, get right in his face, and throw power shots. Remember.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he going to do to follow up? He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Blocks the strike there, counters with a jab. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee.
Ooh, head kick lands and he's hurt.
Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his
And
way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Nice head kick.
Well, the leg kicks have been a big storyline in this one, and there's another one. So he continues to slow his opponent down, and nice poker face on the other side. I'm not sure how many more he can take.
He won't be able to take many more. Think about Edson Barboza, how he lands those beautiful leg kicks, no wind-up, so fast. Eventually, guys get stopped from taking too many. This seems to be the path that he is wanting to take tonight in this fight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Punch is blocked. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Lee gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Oh, a nice punch out of the break there after he had caught the leg. So he is really starting to put it all together now and clearly seems to have found the timing of his opponent. Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land. Nice sneaky head kick.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. They continue to exchange. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, we'll see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this round.
He doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Lee gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, good uppercut there.
Big kick. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Lee gets caught with that punch. Pretty significant welt to the left side. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. All right, single collar tie now. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Lee's head kick is blocked. No damage there.
Big punch land. Ooh. Big leg kick land.
Lee gets hit with a kick. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Visibly limping here.
Beautiful body kick. Liver kick.
Oh, these are some devastating knees, as we might say in Boston, some wicked, effective knees.
I love when you talk like that.
I know you
I think it's so good. But there's some guy, I love the way you talk, but I love the way this guy fights. He's throwing those knees in order to shut the lights off of his opponent.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardio.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Oh! Well, most fighters can't keep up this type.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh! So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover.
Oh, nice.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Block that kick to the body.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Oh, and yet another knee finds the target. So a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Nice.
Well, he's always... Oh! Wow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
20 seconds to go. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Great work, Wrestler. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. I want you to keep pushing. Keep breaking this guy down. And keep changing up your strikes.
All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round forthcoming.
Big kick lands. Oh!
And maybe so have we. Your winner by TKO.
That was a great performance. Way to land those strikes and go and chase down the finish when you get an opportunity.
Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands. And give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way. And in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 41 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it